Good evening, everybody. I'm ShadowOfOrder. Welcome back. I just want to read to you what little bits of the epitaph of Twilight there are, because, well, this first part is actually read later in the games, I think in Volume 3, so I won't say that bit. This bit, I don't think it's ever properly said in these JU games. I think it was said in the first one, but good luck ever getting yourself a copy of those. So, this is the part of the Epitaph of Twilight that talks about the avatars. Unknown where the cursed wave was born, after the stars doth cross the heavens, the sky in the east doth darken, and air doth fill with mourning. From the chosen land beyond the forest, a sign of the wave comes. Riding the wave is Scathe, the shadow of death, to drown all that stands. Mirage of deceit, Innis, betray all with the flawed image, and did aid the wave. And by the power of Magus, a drop from the wave doth reach the heavens and creates a new wave. From the wave, Fidel, the power to tell the dark future. Hope darkens, sadness and despair rule. Gore schemes when swallowed by the cursed wave. Maha seduces with the sweet trap. Wave reaches the pinnacle and escapes none can. Tarvos still remains with more cruelty to punish and destroy. And with the turbulent destruction after the wave, only a void remains. From deep within the void, From deep in the void arrives Corbinic. Perhaps then the wave is just a beginning as well. And that's where each of the different phases come from. That part. That little poem is where each of the 8 phases come from. Basically, the avatars were made after those few lines in a poem. The wave is refers to it's a shadow cast by light. Creatures with light cast a shadow, and it is a shadow that's trying to consume the world, I think, in the original poem, The Epitaph of Twilight, of which we'll never... But see, the thing is, they can just make up anything, because the whole thing is, most of it's lost. So whenever they want to add something new, they can just say, "Oh, someone found another fragment of it." It's a little black box storytelling device where it's like, "Oh, where are we gonna pull the next thing from? From the black box," because no one knows what's inside of it, so anything can come out. I just wanted to let you know about that. The original poem that each of the monsters was designed after.
I'm sure you realize this, but we didn't come here to fight.
Yeah.
I'll handle the negotiations, so just act appropriately and try to get on their good side. Besides, it seems that for whatever reason, Zelkova has taken a liking to you.
For whatever reason, don't ask me, I have no idea. Hold on. Moon tree. Yep, that is still reversed. That is, the moon is the wrong way around. You gotta flip it. Wonder if it's like that further in. Nobody is here. Because the members are running wild. Everyone wants to stop them. They're probably just having a party without me. Wish they'd invite me. Now the moon's been flipped. They used the wrong image in that first area. Oh, look, it's the other members of the Seven Council. Nala, Saphira. Oh, that one shows up a lot. Can remember her name. That's a her, definitely. Even though it might not sound like it.
I bid you welcome.
Haseo, welcome!
Have you had the chance to read the email from our guildmaster? His name is Master Yada.
Yep, we sure did. Every word.
Good. Then I would like to discuss the investigation of this system abnormality.
You're beating around the bush. Why not try telling us directly what it is you want?
I don't know what you mean.
Perhaps this will clarify things. I'm saying that perhaps you should consider bowing down and gracefully begging us to help you with your desire to escape from the IDA server.
Oh, you don't want to leave?
Members of GU.
He knows too much. Kill him.
You, Raven, that is GU members, are conducting an investigation of IDA, are you not?
He knows too much. He knows too much.
Some secret.
Mr. Sakaki, I'm quite surprised by... I was not aware that anything like that was going on.
Like what?
I'm sorry.
Not aware of
I
what?
felt I should keep it to myself until I was able to confirm it, as it was uncertain information.
No one else has any idea what IDA or GU means, so
However,
I don't...
it would appear that it was not far off the mark.
Now, this is no time to be fighting each other.
Hello, Nala.
Although our positions may be quite different, our intentions are the same. Am I wrong?
Always trust Nala.
There is no falsehood in my devotion to Moontree.
All right, let's cooperate with Haseo and his friends.
He's so chipper. He's always so chipper.
After all, we do have to escape from here eventually.
Eventually, one day.
Good. Then we shall follow your directions. Naturally, we have no intention of making GU public. Rest assured.
Make what public? You literally... You just said
Thank
GU
you.
and IDA. That just saying those words won't mean anything to anyone.
What exactly is it that you would like us to do?
Currently, the place in which we are all trapped is not within a CC Corp server. You must try to think of it as if someone sent us all to a mirror server and then isolated it.
So then, that would be the IDA server.
Now you're understanding what's going on.
Our objective is to find the many seams which exist inside this IDA server.
You've given away way more than Sakaki did. Sakaki
Seems?
just threw some names out. You've just explained what happened.
Yes. We would like you to help us find phenomena that would normally be impossible to find in the world.
A data irregularity. In other words, you'd like us to find a bug.
That's right.
They have thousands of members.
Very well. We'll take our units, split up, and search the different areas.
All right, I've got to do my best for Master Sakaki. Don't go out of your way just to get Master Sakaki's attention. Do you people get that?
Whoa, whoa! Getting a little scary there, pansies. Well, Sakaki has decided to cooperate with you. No need to worry about a thing. I'll help you out.
I may as well do some work myself.
Everyone, don't forget to report in regularly, all right? Now, let's be off.
Very well, if you'll excuse us.
All right. See you later, Haseo. Bye.
But how does he know about IDA and GU?
He literally just said names. You don't know how much he knows.
Hey, at least we didn't have to spend a lot of time explaining.
You spent way more time explaining than Sakaki did.
Honestly, do you realize the significance of this? Orders from Master Yada. Although it's not certain, an area with faint IDA signals has been found.
That was quick.
We'll meet up with Kuhn and conduct a thorough investigation of Delta Galloping Settled Desert.
Alright, new areas unlocked. I can access my storage. they gave me way too much room in my storage. My own personal storage. It made the platform storage. Same exact people. Made the platform storage, well, yeah, it would be the same people. No new people are logging in. Yeah, it made the, because for last Recode, the remake of all this, they added in a couple of features like that. Like, give you more room in your own inventory, and that's great, but it made the platform inventory kind of pointless, because look at all this stuff I have on me. I literally have no need to put anything in storage. Get new type of
You're
areas.
going, invite me too.
Oh, I was just gonna leave you here, wasn't I? I'm sorry, Kurum. How's it going? Oh, same exact thing, huh? Yes, what is it? Situation will get worse, you have to figure out a strategy. What can Ida want? Does it even have an objective? For Jiu's sake, we have no choice but to trust and follow Master Yada, Haseo. You have no choice, as if you were going to do anything else. New type of area! I like these ones. The background is amazing. I can't wait to show you the background area. It's so cool.
Who are you?
We're searching for the criminals who have been spreading viruses all over this world.
If we PK everyone, we should be able to find the culprits sooner or later, right?
And once we do, we can finally return to our own world and be done with this place. Tough break, guys.
Are you serious? So you're PKing because you couldn't handle the anxiety?
Yep. Oh, look at their hands. It's real obvious with the Beastmen. Their hands are just like freaking San Andreas hands.
What was that? That's it. No mistake here. These guys are definitely the culprits. Get them!
It is a
Here
PS2,
goes.
so... Fools. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I can move while charging now. What?
Those guys just now were PKers from Kestrel, right?
Hold on, I don't want you to see it yet.
This is bad. It seems like everyone's starting to panic and go crazy in the different areas.
Then we'd better hurry and find a solution before things get much worse. Come on, Haseo. Let's go.
Okay, time to show you. Look at that. It's just a giant in the background with a tree growing out of him. Look at that. Same there too. Oh. Look at that. It's just we're sitting on this big old plateau. I came across something saying if you looked up at the cliffs you could see. This is a long time ago, like there might be little figures that like show up at the very tops of the cliffs that don't exist once you get closer. Like people who've hacked out the like who've looked at the data for it found that they couldn't find anything up there, but only when they're down here looking.
Are you nuts? This area is full of PKers.
Perhaps there's a connection between them and the Ida signals. We'd better...
This one's looking right at us. Look at it. Look, it's got that eye. Oh.
You're mine!
Yeah, here, look at this. Before, I couldn't move, and I can charge up more than past that one line. But it takes longer for my thing to refill if I do. I don't actually need to fight any of these guys. Why do I have to be paired with Sayo? Come on. Look at them though, roaming about. Oh, you can see Ida. The only thing that's actually properly showing up. Maybe they only show up during the day when it's not cloudy. Oh, Ida's not here. Oh, Ida's way, way far away. Okay. Oh, I have to get the symbol fragments. But I love these areas. These look so cool. It's like the middle of a desert on top of a giant plateau. There's Ida.
Ida!
Fight, fight, fight.
Aseo, let's take it out! I got it.
Yeah!
Alright. Come on. Come on.
Those eye symbols you see everywhere?
Right here! Sky!
That's supposedly from Morgana. Morgana Mode Gone. I looked it up. It's technically what it was called. But the eye symbol is on every single avatar's, I don't know if it's on every avatar, but it's on each of their transformation state. It's supposedly what Morgana's symbol was an eye. Man, just my bullets are really hurting it. Half dead already. One more. Data seeds.
Good. That takes care of the IDA signals in this area.
A short mail. It's Nala from Moontree.
I've heard that you're in trouble in this area. You've been investigating this area as well. I'm sorry for the trouble. Please come to the Beast Temple. Need to gather the symbol fragments. I'm not gonna touch the PKs. I don't need to. Far too weak to put up a fight for me right now. Go on. Ugh. This should not work on other players. I know they're not actually players, but still, they should be able to sort of see it, I guess.
Damn, this is bad. Boom! Crusher! This is a piece of cake.
I don't know why I needed to gather the symbol fragments. If Nala was just waiting outside. I'm betting you he'll say something like, let's talk inside. Look at this. Look at that temple. And the walls, they're all painted.
Ah, yes. What perfect timing.
What's this about?
I'm afraid I have no idea. I just arrived here myself, but you can hear voices coming from inside.
Okay.
I think we should go find out who's inside the temple.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Nala, what's the meaning of life?
I'm afraid I have no idea. I just arrived.
Nala, what's the average airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Oh, okay. You don't know either. Who's in here? How do they get in here without... of course. Gabi can teleport Novan's Zovan. It makes sense they'd just be able to get in here without opening the door.
Gabi? But why would Kestrel's guildmaster be...
And of course Ovan would be here
Ovan.
too. In the Ida server, I mean.
Oh, it's you!
Ovan, why are you here?
I wonder.
I didn't ask you.
He knows Gabi though.
I suppose you could say I was just talking with an old
He
friend.
knows everyone.
Ovan and I once pledged eternal brotherhood to each other.
Like I care.
That is never explained
Answer
upon.
me, Ovan. What are you doing here?
The same thing you are.
What?
I'm searching for a way to escape from the Ida server. After all, I don't plan on being here forever. Is that not your ultimate objective as well? As members of GU?
Literally everyone knows Pi.
Wow.
Calm down. Oh, you didn't care when it was Sakaki, but
I want to know how you know about GU. Who told you? What is it that you want?
you didn't care at all when Sakaki dropped this.
Please, calm down, Master Haseo. I assure you that our objective, and his, is to investigate the Ida server and to use that information to escape. In other words, we are all comrades in arms, and there's no reason for us to fight amongst ourselves.
Investigator? Honestly, Yada's just wasting our time.
What do you mean?
He already knows the means by which we could escape.
Ovan, stop.
What are you saying?
Stop stirring stuff up, Ovan.
Am I wrong, Pi?
Pi knows too, yeah. Don't say
If
anything.
this server was based off of an original CC Corp server, there should be an operation folder somewhere.
Operation folder.
A file that unifies and manages the entire system that makes up the world.
A creator's room.
If one could control it, one could then make it possible to send character data to a regular server. Yada is the longtime leader of Project GU. Naturally, he would know everything about the world. There is no way that he would not be aware of the operation folder.
Hi! Is that true? Did Yada really know about all this?
That's...
Tell us the truth, Pi. Did that ass really know about the existence of the operation folder and not tell us?
We didn't have any proof. That's why Master Yada...
Proof? Can we afford to take time to look for something like that?
But we don't know the dangers.
Is there any place in this entire world without danger?
Yeah.
Now, why would Yada not tell you about the folder? Perhaps
Here he goes again.
it's because he never had any desire at all to escape.
Look at that smug grin.
Everything felt by the players trapped in this game. Fear, sorrow, anger, confusion. This server is filled with such intense feelings. Now, what better place could there be to observe Ida's caustic effects on players and their characters?
Yeah, he does have a point.
Yes, that's right. This is his ideal laboratory.
He's got a point. Even though I know he's just trying to cause
So we're
trouble.
all just his guinea pigs? Neither you nor Yada ever had any intention of saving Adelie, did you?
Haseo, listen.
Look at that. Haseo, first thing he really cares about is saving Adelie.
Shut up! What kind of lie are you gonna tell me now? Using people like they were nothing. Telling them whatever they want to hear. Do you want to know what I think about that? Haseo! Don't stop me, Coon!
Stop it! There'll be no hope for Adelie if we fight each other here.
He's right.
Nevertheless, I agree with you, Haseo.
Coon.
We're going back to the Serpent of Lore to confirm this with Yada. We'll talk after that.
Ovan. So, you know Yada too?
He knows everyone.
Yes, he's an old friend.
Give him my best regards.
We will meet again, Haseo.
This is ridiculous. Everyone's always hiding something from me.
I'll continue with the investigation then.
Please do. All right, let's go.
What you up to? Go to the Serpent of Lore and ask him myself. I wasn't even paying attention to what I got. Platforms passed. In case you didn't notice, when I first walked past this, it said platforms passed 2 of 2. There is, I think, a later thing I can, by upgrading my guild, I can access a platform teleport, so I can teleport between platforms. There's really not much use for that, though. I mean, you can get from like the bottom of the dungeon to the top of the dungeon, but there's no point in that, because, I mean, you can just teleport out once you hit a platform of any kind. Middle of the day. Oh, I'm not gonna touch it. I want to see how long this thing stays up in my head. I haven't addressed it at all.
So let's
I know.
hear it. The truth. Why didn't you tell us about the operation folder?
I was only keeping quiet until I was able to obtain proof. It would not have been right to confuse you all with a mere unsubstantiated theory.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Oh yeah.
We will now proceed to infiltrate the operation folder and conduct a forced transfer command.
How?
We will use Tri-Edge's signs.
I told you that they'd be important later on.
These signs possess traits that allow them to be used as transportation devices.
That's how Adelaide got to the...
In other words, chaos gates that were made by Ida. There are holes in CC Corp's server, and consequently, holes in IDA's server as well.
Master Yada was putting together a transfer program designed to make reverse use of those holes.
No telling how much of that is true.
The only hole we've identified that connects to the operation folder can be found at Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark on the Morrigu Barrow Wall.
Morrigu Barrow Wall.
Haseo, Pai, and Kun, you will infiltrate the operation folder using Tri-Edge's sign to gain access. You will then execute the transfer command from the same folder.
I can sort of see the game through this.
I have already given Pai instructions on how to configure and execute the program. Head for Morrigu Barrow Wall and investigate the sign.
Understood.
It's resin, by the way.
Fine.
It's something a friend made.
Come on. Let's head out for Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark. The Morrigu Barrow.
Okay, I can see the green glowing. I don't know where I went. I think the first one's the... It is. Okay, I can vaguely see the steps. I can see the chaos. There's someone standing there. Oh, it's Pi. This game is easy enough to control that I can do it one-handed with one eye half-blinded.
We're gonna go hack the sign and infiltrate the operation folder.
Hack the sign. .hack sign. That was one of their, I think an anime.
Target Tri-Edge's sign.
Technique used to break the seal on signs caught in different areas by Tri-Edge and warp to other linked areas. Each hack requires a set number and type of data seeds for each sign. Data seeds are unit of data taken from in-game manifestations of IDA. They can be acquired by fighting an IDA with your avatar and using data drain on them. Yes, the data seeds can be used for...
We don't have enough data seeds.
Jeez, what good is that gonna do for us?
I've just received information from Master Yada about a new IDA corrupted area. If we can just keep data draining the IDA in this area, we should be able to gather more data seeds.
Data seeds are used for warping, I think. There's many different types of data seeds. I think they're mainly all ABCD, yada yada yada. Well, not yada yada yada. Anyways, that will be the end of this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a good evening, everybody.